Well then, welcome to my live stream for today. We are playing Minecraft Hardcore again. And I'm not really center. Hello, Cuddle McVitie. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, the BGM is new. Well, I commissioned it before I debuted, but it's now done. Yeah. And we are playing Minecraft Hardcore today. So yeah, let's get started. And I'm not really center. Wait, now we are center. Yeah, we are playing Minecraft Hardcore and continuing our game. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, we managed to make a crafting table. Now I'm planning, well, I'm mining again for more diamonds. So yeah, today is a much shorter and more chill stream because yesterday and the day before I've been doing quite many long streams because I was playing Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, I'm still not done with the story. Apparently it is an 11-hour story, so might take a while. Yeah, now let's go to the mines. As you can see, currently our food source is the berries, so I think I should go and get some cows first. Yeah, there's one, so yeah. I have one wheat. I need to plant some more later. Yeah, today is just me playing, mining, and we can talk a little bit. The cows didn't follow me. As you can see, this is quite a path. That's why it took so long. It's spinning. I just hope I don't trip somewhere accidentally. And this cow is quite something. Well, now we have our first, animal. Yeah, I think I need some wool. I'm looking if I have any. And I need to plant some more. Because it's getting annoying. Oops. Wrong thing. Wrong thing again. Now we have everything. Now we can go to the mines. Well, we currently don't have enough for, breeding cows, so just one is enough right now. And there are the mines. I think I need to decorate it later on. First thing I will... Yeah, that would be annoying if I had to do that everywhere, one away. So let's not do it. So yeah, Honkai Star Rail. Well, I continue planning to play it. From what I hear today is... Well, today the new patch came out, but I'm still stuck at 3.0. I think I'm nearly done because I have at least streamed 7 hours of the new of the 3.0 story, and so we should be nearing the end soon. I hope. So yeah. And we are mining. Well, as for other things, currently I'm still watching the Terrified Teacher at Go School anime. And I have to say, well, the manga is still better. The art style isn't really good. Well, the art style is alright, I would say. It's not one-to-one in comparison to the manga. It's also not really, well, if I had to say, the storylines are changed. And the problem with the anime is that, well, the expressions from the manga that I always liked got changed to different ones. But the most you can see it is in the, well, in the, how should I say, the student festival where they are doing a haunted house. You can see that the expression is, well, completely different from the manga. Haruki's expression, I mean. So the main characters. So yeah, his expression is really different. And if I had to say so, in the manga, they were one of my favorite expressions. And now they got completely changed and not really great, I have to say. Other than that, I would say a Terrified Teacher at Go School. I would recommend always the manga, because the anime isn't really, well, that good, honestly speaking. The manga is much better, if I had to say. And that's quite sad, actually, because I would have loved the anime to be also as good as the manga. That would attract, how should I say, newer fans to a Terrified Teacher at Go School. But now it's not really anything. So yeah. I would say, yeah, better read the manga. As for other things, well, I need to finally study. Well, how should I say, I need to log in, or whatever you call it. Because it's still exam season. So yeah. Another thing is I've recently been, well, getting more excited about the newer Digimon games. Digimon Time Changers. I saw it and, well, I have been a fan of the Digimon Story games for quite a while now. I have also played Digimon Worlds before, but was really great at it, so yeah. But I'm really excited about Time Changers and about what they are about the story, because, well, honestly speaking, I don't really care about graphics as long as I get at least a Digimon game. Honestly speaking, I myself didn't really care about graphics that much. As long as it's a working game, I am fine with it. That was the same for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Strangely enough, even though many people say it's bugged or had many bugs at the beginning, when I played it, I have, during the entire storyline, I haven't encountered one single bug or anything or any glitches. That's strange, and I thought it was quite strange that they said it was a buggy mess, because I didn't see anything like that. So yeah. But seeing from the videos, yeah, it seems like it was quite bugged. So yeah. Seems like our luck for diamonds isn't that great anymore. So I will do it like this and seal it off, and let's go to the other direction. there are quite a lot of caves, honestly speaking. And let's close it off. And let's just dig down, I think. Yeah, let's use the iron one. But if I had to say... Yeah, let's not dig down. Alright, we can't use this. Yeah, so I think we'll go to the ends of the cave and then we'll switch another place. So yeah, some of you might not know what the story of the Mountain Changers is. Well, it is, from what I have seen and the synopsis, it's about the Olympus 12. That means there are 12 Digimon based on the Olympic gods. So that's quite interesting. I wonder what will happen. Honestly speaking, I have seen the Digimon designs and they are not really mine. I myself have had to say, well, Digimon, many Digimon designs are misses for me. They are not really mine. Seems like my camera is a little... I'm changing it a bit. Calibrating. Or is it just stuck? Should be alright. There I will put one cobblestone there to say that I have already mined there to their full potential. And now let's mine the other side. Luckily speaking, I have cobblestone. If you're wondering why we are not caving, so mining in caves, well, that's because that place would be the place where I would most likely die, so I don't really want to touch any caves right now. As for well armor, we will most likely try and get blast protection because creepers are the most dangerous ones. As for the Ender Dragon or anything like that, diamonds. Well, I don't really know how safe it is. First, let's dig down to see if there's enough ground. Yes. Luckily, we dig down. We found another diamond and some iron. Quite a large iron vein. So yeah. There. Another thing is, well, next week, my classes are the new semester. Oh, I accidentally clicked the Windows button. Well, the new semester is starting, so my streams will decrease to, I think, 3 a week. Because there's a day where I have to be all the time at how should I say, at school. So yeah. There I will just be streaming 3 times a week. I will Well, I think I will just Minecraft. I don't think we will continue next week. There's a stream plan that I want to do. At first, I wanted to do a VTuber card game. I wanted to create one from scratch. Well, not really anything serious, but yeah. But it seems like we are not getting any VTuber recommendations, so I think we will just create a normal card game then. Obviously speaking, because we don't really have much VTuber recommendations, I think I will create a card game in the lore-wise, I would say. So that means it is a complete card game based on my VTuber lore. So yeah, that means I will that means you will see quite a lot of my VTuber lore. And it might be good for me to expand it. So yeah, I will just, instead of a video card game, I will create, the First Nation, or how should I say, a card game about the Information Guild, the branches of the Information Guild, and so on. Obviously, there will be also, other organizations, but they will be completely, completely non-existent. So there's no VTuber that is from that guild or anything like that, because I'm not a company. So yeah, so I'm just doing whatever. So yeah, that's my plan for next week. And there. So yeah, you might be wondering why I could be streaming after school, but that would be too late. And my brother would be at home, and I don't really want to stream when he's at home because, it's embarrassing. So yeah, I prefer to stream when no one's at home. So yeah. Now we found lapis. Fun fact, my VTuber has gone through quite a lot of changes. At, a phase where I wanted to be called some kind of gemstone, but I am quite happy that it never happened, because that would have been embarrassing for me. Yeah. And we are, still farming. And as for other things, I am currently trying to get into some new anime, but nothing really interests me in the current seasons. Well, obviously there are some good ones, but I just wasn't really interested. Or I have read the webtoon or novels or mangas of it, and that wasn't really interesting for me. Or, so that's why I'm not interested in the anime. And there's copper. So currently I'm not really watching much anime. And I'm not really up to date with some manga. Now that I think about it, every time I think about I should update my anime list, but I always forget about it to add the animes I've watched. But another anime that I have seen, and is this quite interesting, I would say, is Buchigiri. If I had to say, I discovered it through a animatic, a fan-made animatic of the ending. It was, well, of Niji Sanji, the Japanese branch. I don't, Mecha Uta, I think that's the unit is called. It was actually quite funny. It was about the VTuber. Well, you might know the ending of Buchigiri. That is the girl dancing. She is wearing a pink dress and everything. Well, she is. The guys are all after her, kind of. And then you should know the picture where she is making a heart, and then the guys are just in the background, kind of like getting a heart attack or anything. Not really a real heart attack, but the heart is beating really fast and they're gripping their chest or anything like that. Well, I saw the animatic of the Mecha Uta Niji Sanji one, and I have to say that it's quite funny because instead of all the guys being in love with him, because that's so in the animatic it's a guy. So instead of being loved, they are all disgusted by him. Not because he's a guy, but most likely because because they find him annoying or anything like that. I think it was not really in the Niji Sanji lore of any or the group dynamic of them. So, well, yeah. I only know the older Niji Sanji members. The new ones, no idea. But I just occasionally see these kinds of things. And then I got interested in seeing what the anime was about Buchigiri. I've seen the trailer before and thought that I want to watch it, but when it released, I completely forgot about it. After seeing the animatic, I was, right, I did wanted to watch this anime before. So I watched it, and yeah, it's alright. The opening and endings are bangers though. They are really good. If I had to say so, an opening and ending that I enjoyed quite a lot, other than Buchigiri, would be Go Go Loser Rangers. They had the anime had quite a lot. I accidentally clicked the Windows button. Has quite a lot of fun. Well, I am currently reading the manga, and I have to say it's quite surprising that the author of quintessential quintuplets it was, wrote an action manga about Power Rangers, but it's really great, honestly speaking. So yeah, I quite like it. Another thing is that that I quite like, that isn't really known or well known, is called Fear Restfully Tokyo. That is a manga about, well, there is kind of Power Rangers or at least some kind of superhero, but they are not the main characters, but the monster that you often see in these kind of superhero shows is the main character. He got created to destroy the world, but he fell in love with the human culture. So he decided not to do it and just live in the human world and enjoy himself. Just like, for example, a villain's day off. But the main character is, if I remember correctly, he might look like an adult, but he is in reality, well, he was just 5 years old. He is 5 years old. Obviously, because he's created, he looks like an adult and everything like that. But, so yeah. He was created 5 years ago, and the story we are seeing is, well, him. Yeah. And I have to say that is quite good. Apparently, I have seen that it's a spin-off. I think a spin-off, a sequel. Not the sequel. a spin-off kind of, or a manga that is in the same world as the previous manga of the author. The manga was called Momo, and it was about vampires, I think. About a vampire girl and her guy familiar. And it is a spoiler to the manga of Momo, but I won't say what happens in the story, but the father that created the main character in Fear Rasputin is one of, kind of a main antagonist / minor antagonist. He is in the finale. He was introduced near the finale, and I think he only had one fight from what I have seen. So he isn't really, he is not the main antagonist or the villain, but he's helping the villain, even though it was quite short. So yeah, the main character, not the one that helps the villain, is the main character's father. Well, he also sees that person as his father, because he created him and everything like that. And in Fear Rasputin, he is still creating monsters that he sells for money, I think. Or that people can commission. It's something like that. So yeah, Fear Rasputin is... it is more lighthearted. It has also brutal fight scenes, but not too brutal, honestly speaking. It's just the basic fight scenes kind of thing, so yeah. And we have found a giant copper mine. So yeah, that's it with these stories. Yeah, I am, not really reading much. Honestly speaking, if I had to say webtoons, currently there's one webtoon that has interested me. The main character is taking part in a dating show because, her uncle is the producer and he asked her childhood friend / crush if he wants to take part in it. And she didn't want him to take part, but he agreed because he wants to see if that show is scripted or not. So he's taking part to see it, and she doesn't want it because that would mean that he would have to, kind of she's scared that he falls in love with another girl because all of them are pretty looking and such. So yeah. And so because of that, she also auditions with him. So yeah. And the plot twist is when this show started, at the beginning, her best friend, her childhood friend, wasn't really, isn't there at the start. At first she was shocked, but then she thought maybe it's the show always has how should I say, new love interests appear after. First they are the standard ones that appear at the beginning, and then later on new love interests get added. And she thinks that it's most likely like that. At first she wanted to confront her uncle what happened and why her childhood friend isn't there. But the uncle ran away because he knew that would happen. So she didn't really interact with her uncle after how should I say, after the beginning. So yeah. And now she's in the dating show while even though she only wanted to get closer to her childhood friend and confess. So yeah. That's what happened. Or is currently happening. I accidentally clicked the Windows button again. And I have to say, it's quite interesting. Currently, there are only 10 chapters, or 15 chapters, I think. So, it's interesting to watch. So, yeah. Well, I am wondering what will happen. But there are quite a lot of, how should I say, stereotypes. Like the quiet girl, the player. There's also an actor and a singer the singer is kind of like what the basic webtoon protagonist, like the enemies to lovers. Because at the beginning, when the show hasn't started and she was in the airport, that guy thought that she was taking a picture of him, so he got angry and such. And suddenly, then they met on the show. So yeah, he thought that she was his stalker and that she has been secretly taking pictures of him. So yeah, there's that misunderstanding. I think it got resolved a few chapters, but at the beginning they kind of hated each other. So yeah, I wonder what will happen, if the childhood friend will win, or if the other two will win. Because one of them, well, is the grumpy angry one, and another one is, how should I say, I think he's maybe two-faced, because, well, there's another guy that she became desk partners with. Because they are all in high school, the setting of the gay dating show is in a game, no, in a school. And, well, they have to sit next to each other to one person. And so, yeah, that is happening. And we made that circle. All right. So yeah, that's the interesting premise. And so why he's two-faced? All right, I remember now. Well, that's because they have, at the end of the day, have to give someone a letter, and, well, he is always smiley and so with the MC, and, well, they have been together all day, but he gave the letter to someone else. So yeah, and some stuff happened, and that's all I can remember. So yeah, interesting premise. I think I will start digging here. And this is the marking that says there. And we found iron. So yeah. So yeah, today is another strip mining episode. We are trying to get diamond armor, and then we will go to the nether and start netherite farming. Yeah. Honestly speaking, I just needed a break. So just a chill stream, because, well, we have been playing Honkai Star Rail for many hours, and we still haven't gone through, completed the story. As for a little review about how Honkai Star Rail is going, or what I think of the story, well, I would say it was alright. Well, the story is, well, there were some twists that I found interesting, like Agalea interrogating us twice with a sudden plot twist that, well, we might have been killed or anything like that. And other than that, there was also the scene where the Trailblazer found out, well, when that is a spoiler. Well, the Agalea interrogating us is also a spoiler, but that was pretty early on. Well, the scene that I have to say was quite interesting was, well, the Trailblazer, he saw memories that he didn't have or didn't remember having. And then then it was revealed that, well, he most likely was a Stellaron hunter before he lost his memory and before he got the Stellaron. It was them following some kind of script and so on. And, well, if I had to say so myself, I have a crazy theory. What if there's some kind of cat that has, in the illustrations, I think people have said that this is Sam, the cat, but I don't think so. Or was it Elio? No idea. There's a hidden character. Maybe that hidden character that person is the Trailblazer. Because, well, that's just a theory I have. Well, anyway, he has seen the past. It seems like he can dive too into it, but the clues we have given is that the Trailblazer is was part of the Stellaron Hunters. So yeah. And we now know that Blade doesn't like Olaf. Not Olaf, Olat. Anyway, some kind of meat, because it tastes gamey. That was what I found quite funny. And it was quite funny that by the beginning of the story, of the memory, it was Himiko and Danheng. And suddenly, after realizing that the Trailblazer never had these interactions with them like that, it was revealed that this was Kafka and Blade. So yeah. It was quite funny. And afterwards we got the Remembrance Path. So I have no idea. Well, there's a theory that Mem is Alicia. If you not know Alicia, she is the Herrscher of humanity in Honkai Impact 3rd. And yeah. Mem is not really Alicia, but an XP of her. So that means alternate universe character of Alicia. Alternate dimension character of her. So yeah. So that was interesting. And we are still, well, we haven't met everyone. But now that I think about it, Honkai Star Rail, we have one character. In the trailer, there was that cat girl that was like a thief. And we have met the spirit thief, that little one that stole the chest, and we always had to time travel back. I think it is connected with the cat girl, most likely because she and they have a similar color scheme. Not only that, but they're both thieves. I think she's a thief because she looks like it. Or from the illustration, I think she looks like one. But that's just my theory. And yeah. So I think we will meet her through the spirit. Or maybe not, because she is most likely also a Chrysos here. And I have to say, currently the Chrysos hairs, well, I wonder why not everyone is assembled, or there really are just a small amount of Chrysos hairs. And we have seen that there are 4 lights, but we only know 2 of the demigods. If you obtain a core flame, if a Chrysos hair obtains a core flame, they become a demigod, and humanity in Aphrodisias has acquired 4 core flames. That means there are 4 demigods, but well, we have only met 2, Aglea and Tribi. So I think, well, so yeah, I think Anaxa might be a demigod, because he is, well, if you know the leaks, he has, or maybe the photo, I don't really know if you can see it, but his body is crumbling. It's kind of like that, well, yeah, so crumbling, like it has cracks and so. Not only that, he also has, well, holes. Don't worry, not really the gore-like holes, but his inner body is like a galaxy. So yeah. And that is quite... So I think he's most likely also a demigod. So yeah. And we have only met a few, so Aphorius will be quite long. And we met quite a lot of new people. My hope for Honkai Star Rail, honestly speaking, is that the Trailblazer, well, I know he's called Trailblazer and such, but my hope is that for the story that he would at least, what should I say, kind of join another organization or become fugitive for a while. That might be interesting to see. What would happen if the Trailblazer isn't, well, the Trailblazer? Or another thing I would like to see is, well, just like Dan Heng in Inhibitor Lunae, to get another Trailblaze variant that isn't just a path change. That might be interesting to see, honestly speaking. And I kind of want to see it. What would the Trailblazer look like in a new look and everything like that? I know that the current path changes we get, well, they are not really that interesting, honestly speaking. We just get a new weapon and then can use new abilities. But I would also like to see the Trailblazer having, well, new looks, new abilities, but at the same time, should I say, having new clothes. Yeah, something like that. And there's a skeleton. We need to heal. And we defeated it. So yeah. My hope is that the Trailblazer might get a new look. Oh, I nearly wanted to walk forward. That was close. So yeah. That's mostly it about Honkai Star Rail, I hope. Because Honkai Star Rail could be kind of my latest obsession. Not really latest, because it's been quite a long time since I have played Honkai Star Rail. And yeah, still not getting bored of it. And I have to say, the end game of Honkai Star Rail, I don't really play it. I only play the story and the events, but that's it. accidentally clicked the wrong thing. No idea how I got there, but interesting. I did 4,944 jumps. Good to know. So yeah, our mining adventure isn't really that great, but we still got quite a lot of things. And we found lapis. Well, that's also good because we not only get experience, but can also, well, gain stuff. Another thing we could talk about is Twisted Wonderland. Well, we are still in the dream arc. And I am eagerly excited for the next arc because that mostly likely is the last one. Because we now have unlocked everyone's dream and woke them up. Now the final boss battle is beginning. I think it's quite funny that, spoiler, that Riddle fell through his dream and then ended up in Idia's dream. Honestly speaking, that's quite funny. Didn't know that the dreams are just kind of like a tower maybe that just falls or anything like that. No idea how that works. But yeah, they are now Malus is doing like a psychopath, knocking on the door and wanting Idia to open up and such. So yeah. It's quite interesting what is happening. What I didn't know was that Malois' grandmother is alive. I thought he didn't have any relatives anymore. But yeah, his grandmother is alive and is doing her best to also stop Malois, kinda. Yeah. Because she's cooperating with Styx to do something about him because, well, it's been a year, but to refresh it, Malois, he kind of put a force field into the entire school and everyone is asleep, the school staff. So yeah, that is what's happening. And we are done. Yeah, I think that's enough mining for today. So it was quite interesting. I think I need to do science. Let's craft one for, well, safety reasons. Because if you were to continue mining, I would definitely get lost one day. Exit. Left. Well, here's the thing. I am using a Chinese keyboard and using German controls. That means I don't have the arrow button or the the bigger or smaller button. So yeah, that's a problem. So why I'm using a Chinese keyboard? Because well, that's a Honkai Impact 4 keyboard with the collaboration of Akko. So it's well, I don't really know if it exists anymore. But yeah, I bought it from China and took it back home. And it's quite a pretty keyboard, so I don't really want to, well, not use it. I even bought a Honkai Star Rail keycaps blind box of Silverwolf because it kind of fits. So yeah, that's why I'm using a Chinese keyboard. It is a little bit annoying, but can't really do much about it. Let's sleep first. And it's now day. So yeah, as I said before, it was today a much shorter stream. But don't worry, the next Minecraft stream we will do, I will start building instead of just mining. And we have some enemies. Well, they can gladly come here. I have no idea where this one got a shovel. But interesting. Well, not really anything useful. There we have some coal. And now let's put the things there. I take this one. We'll turn them into well blocks. I have to say, 2025 is the resurgence of Power Rangers now that the Power Rangers in Super Sentai, now that I think about it. Because I've seen quite a lot of stuff about them recently. Well, let's melt some iron. I have to say, I'm happy that you can turn wood into coal because that would be annoying to find. I mean, the coal. Yeah, I think I need to make better enchantments through books. So yeah, we will create a crafting place, enchanting place, I mean, for later. Hello, Yoshi. Don't worry, you're not really late. I'm just playing Minecraft. So yeah. Or maybe I will build the enchanting place now. While the iron is melting, so yeah. So yeah, we are playing Minecraft Hardcore again, and well, I went mining for an hour, and now I'm building a place for enchanting. I think I will use the deep slate. I need much more of it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it's been a while, Yoshi, so how was your day? And it seems I got the enchantment wrong. That was. Yeah, I think I don't need all the sticks. I think I will build the enchantment place here. I think here. Ah. And I need more sugar cane. Yeah, I will later get some more cows because I need the leather. So yeah, we have also caught one single cow, and now we are going and getting the second one. When I find it. I think it was here. Oh, there. By the way, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but I have, well, I'm prepared, it's quite early, honestly speaking, but I commissioned, kind of a rough sketch of the second design of my video model. So yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit of a spoiler. I thought I commissioned the designer much earlier because it might take a while. And now, if I have any leather, I have 3. And some paper. How are bookshelves made? 3 in wood. We have one single bookshelf. Let's put the enchantment table there, outside. Now let's see. Well, not really great enchantments. Now I collect some berries. I was scared for a while. I thought I saw some iron golem or anything like that, but this was just a sheep. So yeah, tomorrow we are playing Poke Rogue. We are currently at 4 tries and we will continue tomorrow. So yeah. And I think I'm making a composter. I think it was like this. No, it wasn't. Let's see the crafting recipe. There, I need slabs. Because we need to some way have, well, we need bone meal for faster production. And we have quite a lot of dirt, so will be really useful now. Yeah, I got myself in. Wait, does that not work? Ah, it doesn't work with dirt. Strange, I thought it worked. Well, we have a lot of berries, so that's alright. I got myself stuck. I hope you don't hear the clicking noises. Another thing that I am, well, I'm still waiting about anime-wise, I would say the second season of Idaten that is only now peace. Well, now it wasn't really a popular anime or anything like that. It was just your average anime, but I myself quite liked it. And I have to say it's a little bit strange that, well, the demons were eradicated that easily. And now suddenly, well, they turned it around somehow. So yeah, that's what I find strange. We got 9 bone meal and yeah. And now we can breed the cows. And it seems like I need to chop some wood. The parrots and the bats. It seems like they changed the description of the achievement, because I don't remember it being called like that. Honestly speaking, when I'm chopping wood and it's kind of a little bit dark, I get scared easily. Oh dear. I'm too short. No, I think I should have taken everything. Well, this one. No, everything is away. I take this because good bone meal. Honestly speaking, surprisingly, I haven't seen any Arctic foxes. And now there are the white variants of the foxes, and I haven't seen one at all. So yeah, I think that's it for today. As I as I've said before, I decided to do a really short stream today because well, yesterday we played a bit too much Honkai Star Rail. 3 hours every time, so yeah. So that's it for today. Yeah, wait. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening, and well, see you next time. Bye.